Yeah, hot summer days, but also warm summer evenings, and those cool, awesome summer nights call for extra time outside. So surround yourself with flowers and bistro lighting to create the perfect summer mood. Today we're showing you how one trip to the hardware store and a few hours of prep can create stylish planters with built-in poles for bistro lights. It's an easy DIY that adds both color and glow to your outdoor space, and creative editor Jill Broadbent is joining me with the full tutorial to build really your own outdoor oasis. This is so cool what you've done.
It's awesome. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I'm so excited to tell everyone how easy it is.
Really easy?
Yeah, really easy.
You did pick up some new skills along the way.
I did. I'm not a power tool, thing.
Expert.
Yes, no, that's not my jam, but I loved it, and it was super easy. Just a couple hours in the afternoon, and like I said, one trip to the hardware store, and everything came together so fast.
So beginner DIY project, check.
For sure.
What supplies do we need?
Okay, so I got everything at Lowe's. I'm sure Home Depot has all the same things, your hardware store, but you need some planters, and the plastic ones are really nice for this because you're going to need some drainage.
Okay.
So I got 3 of these. I mean, you can do however many you need. For my patio, and what I was envisioning is probably a lot of us have just that nice slab in our backyard, but maybe not a pergola and maybe not, built-ins around it. So this allows you to have florals and the color and all of that, like a little garden box.
Yeah.
But then also like the height and the length for your lighting.
Yes.
So it really helps to make your whole little, basic patio feel really elevated.
I can
literally elevated, but then also just all the color and lights is going to make it so beautiful.
Well, and you're sort of closing it in while keeping it open, if that's a thing, but making a space, as you described, on that slab of cement.
And because you're just using these planters, you can go to all your corners, however long that is.
Okay.
It's really easy.
Okay.
So I got a PVC pipe.
Yes.
2 inches. Then
I'm
the
so
plastic
proud of
tubs.
you. I'm so proud of you.
And then concrete mix.
Okay.
So you want the quick dry concrete mix. So it comes in different pound bags. I got an 80-pound bag to do the 3 of these.
Okay.
So if you're doing more than 3, I would probably get 2 bags. It's not an exact science of how much you need. You just need it to be
sturdy.
That the wind isn't going to blow it over. That's why we're putting the cement in the bottom.
Right.
Is so that then this fixes for the whole summer and doesn't move.
Okay.
Okay. So I pour it in the cement.
Like it's powder.
You pour in the powder and then you stir it.
This is before a pole or anything is involved.
So you just pour the powder in, pour the water in,
water.
Stir it. I stirred with like a stick from my yard because
I was like,
I figured I had to throw it away.
I don't know. What do we use? Okay, stick from your yard.
Stirred it in, and then once it's kind of starting to set, just a few minutes, then you're going to put your PVC pipe in.
It sets fast.
Yeah, it does set fast. It needs 24 hours to dry, but within an hour, you're not moving anything.
You're locked in.
So I put the pole right in. The biggest important part from there is to just make sure that it's level. So as it's starting to dry, I even left it alone for a few minutes, came back and just kept checking it to make sure it wasn't like tilting, but the cement or the concrete mix kind of holds it right
vertically level is key.
Vertically level.
Yeah.
So then once this dried overnight, then with the other ones, this one is the work in progress one. Then I took a saw, or if you have PVC cutters, this is really easy, just to saw through this. So you want this to be completely level.
Okay.
So that it doesn't show.
Okay.
But this is going to be where your wooden rods go in.
And what are the wooden rods?
So these are just 2-inch poles. They come 8 feet already at the hardware store. So I just grabbed 3 of these, and they're already ready. So you don't have to saw them down or do anything. If you want more height or change the height, you do that. But these are 8 feet, which is kind of perfect.
It is
for
perfect.
your yard.
Don't need to treat them, or I guess you could stain them if you wanted.
You could, yep. You could do anything to them. They have weathered treated wood at the hardware store, so grab that one.
Okay.
And then I just simply drilled, I didn't even drill, I just screwed these little hooks in right into the end of this wood.
Okay.
Just drill that or twist that right in.
And that would be the top.
Yep, and then that's where my lights are hanging from the little hook at the top.
Okay.
So then from here, to make them planters, I just poured in an entire bag of potting mix.
Sorry, back up. Do the poles go right in the PVC?
Yes. So then right here you can see this is just slid right into. So my PVC down here is cut off.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So there's a little gap, but not enough that it would cause major movement.
It's a 2-inch PVC and a 2-inch piece of wood.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to secure it. So then this will be secured.
Oh
then
my goodness.
You just fill it with all your plants.
You weren't kidding. This is easy.
It was so easy. And you can use any plants you want. I thought I would go buy just a bunch of petunias, but then I found these planters at Smith's that are already you know, put together, and then I could just easily go, oh, that looks good, and fill this. So what you could just do greenery, you could do ground cover, whatever you want. I even saw someone put umbrellas in these, you know, so if you wanted that. So it is so easy, pretty affordable. I did all of this, aside from the flowers, for $200 to get 3 of these. You know, and then your bistro lights.
And I'm feeling like you could get what, a good 6 feet stretch, 6 foot
well,
stretch?
I mean, whatever length you need, and then you buy the lights to the same length.
But it would hold because that wood dowel is really secure in the PVC pipe. So you could stretch it and extend it out.
Exactly.
What has this done for your patio? How are you feeling?
It just makes it feel, like you said, enclosed. It's really pretty. You've got the color, and it just kind of like frames it. And then the lights, obviously, at night just make you want to be out there because it's so cozy and gives you just this nice warm aesthetic. And I think it's so fun.
It is so fun. I'm going to echo your words again. So easy. I'm stunned. I'm kind of stunned.
I am too. I'm happy.
Suddenly, me too.
Great.
Suddenly we're mixing concrete. We're cutting PVC pipe, and we have ourselves some lights.
We did it.
Jill, project of summer, an easy and fabulous DIY. Thank you so much. We're going to link all of the supplies for one-stop shopping for you on our website, studio5.ksl.com. Great job.